Welcome to the first part of our two-part series on CV resume writing tips. In this video, we'll cover all the CV resume do's you need to know to create a powerful CV and resume that will get you noticed by employers. So before we begin, I'm Aisling, a career and mindset coach on a mission to help 100,000 people in their careers and lives. So make sure you've subscribed to my channel by clicking the notification bell so you won't miss the second part covering the resume don'ts. So let's dive in and make sure to check out the CV resume do number 5, as it's something I see a lot of candidates make mistakes in their CV or resume. The first and most crucial CV or resume do is tailoring your CV or resume for each job application. You should carefully read the job description and understand what the employer is looking for. From being a recruiter for the past 10 years, I know we can receive hundreds and hundreds of CVs or resumes to one job posting. So bear in mind, I could be recruiting for 5, or at one point I was recruiting for 10 roles on my own. This means I have to screen each CV or resume super fast to make sure that I'm moving quickly in the recruitment process. So the first thing we have to do is scan the CV or resume and see, does the candidate meet the very basic requirements? For example, I've received CVs or resumes for a role that needed to speak German, and the candidate didn't even have basic German listed on their CV or resume. This is why the recruiter scans quickly due to these type of applications. And yes, when I did even have a filter on that said, do you speak German? They still applied. So what does this mean for you? Make sure you are looking at the requirements part of the job spec and include the keywords in your CV or resume. And when the recruiter is scanning, they can see that you have the relevant experience. Simply listing job duties won't make your resume stand out. So let's talk about the importance of showcasing your achievements. This is something that when my clients come to me, they often leave out of their CV or resume, but it's something that you should never leave out. In your achievements, use specific examples and quantify your achievements. So they should be achievements that are related to company success. Numbers and results draw the attention and make your contributions more tangible to the recruiter or the hiring manager, and they can clearly see how you can bring value to their organization. So do not leave it out. Have a think about what achievements or changes you have made for your organization or in your current job role and make sure to include them. The third resume do is creating a CV or resume in the right format. A well-organized and professional format is essential for making your resume visually appealing and easy to read. So let's explore some resume do's regarding the format. Unless you are applying for a marketing role or a creative role where these would give you an advantage to show your creative style by using your CV or resume, do not get bogged down in fancy templates or picture style CV resumes. Trying to stick every bit of information on the CV or resume in small boxes, and you're getting frustrated as you aren't able to actually showcase your experience in those 4 words that the space in the box allows. So when it's not your strong point, again, unless you're in marketing or graphic design or another creative role, then don't spend time trying to learn this skill purely for your resume. I do think a little bit of color in the header is nice and eye-catching, and you can edit that color to match the brand colors of the company that you are applying for. But other than that, list your relevant experience and achievements and show how you are a good fit for the role. Use black font and professional font like Times New Roman or Calibri so it's easy to read. Again, we want to make it easy for the recruiter to scan through easily. When fonts are hard to read and we can't easily find that information, it is likely that your CV or resume will result in being rejected. If you're liking this video so far, please click the like button as it helps my video reach more people like you. The fourth resume do is the structure of your CV or resume. Keep it to 2 or 3 pages maximum if you can. Don't worry though if it goes over slightly at any point, as long as your CV or resume is clear and to the point when discussing your relevant experience, then all is good. The structure should be first your professional background, which is a brief synopsis of your experience, and make sure to keep this to about 5 to 6 lines and make sure it's to the point. Then list your experience in chronological order with the most recent and going backwards, including all your relevant experience. Don't forget to add the key achievements to each section of your CV or resume. Then you can list your education after your experience, and then next will be your skills, and finally your interests. I always like to include interests as it's the best way to connect with the recruiter. You never know if you share the same interests. And if you're applying for a technical role, make sure to list your skills just above your professional experience, below your professional background, as this is very relevant to the recruiter. The fifth resume do is to review your CV or resume and ensure it's matching the job spec, and look and see if all of your relevant skills are documented. Make sure you are using power words and structure your sentences to show what your role is. For example, instead of saying we created a new career framework for our organization, mention your role in that. Did you lead the project, for example? Did you improve a certain part of the process or contribute in a certain way? Again, we want to show all the things that you have done that will contribute value to the organization and the role that you are applying for. So congratulations, you've now learned the essential resume do's to create a powerful CV or resume that will impress employers. Make sure to check out my free masterclass in the description box below, where we cover in more detail creating each section of your CV or resume, along with creating your job search strategy. You won't want to miss that. And finally, make sure to click like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like these. And please make sure to share them with your friends. In the next video, we will be covering the flip side, so the CV resume don'ts that you should avoid at all costs. Make sure to watch the second part to ensure your CV resume is flawless. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.